You think you know baseball? Think again. Tonight, we reveal a story that almost no one has seen. A game that left fans speechless and players questioning everything. Behind the cheers and the roaring crowds, a sequence of events unfolded that changed the way this match would be remembered forever. Every pitch, every swing, every call on the field hid secrets that only now are coming to light. Imagine the stadium lights cutting through the fog, the tension in the air so thick you could almost feel it. The players moved as if guided by invisible forces, decisions being made in real time that would spark debates for years to come. Was it skill, luck, or something else entirely? The answer isn't simple. Fans in the stands and millions watching from home had no idea what was happening behind the scenes. Unseen controversies, mysterious substitutions, and baffling calls by the umpire created a storm of confusion. Rumors swirled, analysts speculated, and the media barely scratched the surface. But tonight, we go deeper. We piece together the hidden moments, the untold drama, and the truth behind a match that left the world asking questions. This isn't just baseball. This is raw, unscripted, and real. The story you are about to witness will make you see every game in a new light. Buckle up, because this is the game they never wanted you to see. The night was electric. The stadium lights cut through the fog like giant searchlights, illuminating the green diamond below. Fans roared with excitement, waving banners, chanting names, and celebrating the game they thought they knew. But tonight, something unusual was about to unfold. Something that would leave the entire baseball world stunned. This was not just another match. Hidden beneath the cheers and the sound of leather hitting the bat, a series of events was quietly unfolding. One that would be remembered for years to come. On the field, the players moved with precision, yet there was an unmistakable tension in the air. Every pitch seemed heavier, every swing more calculated. The crowd didn't notice the subtle anomalies, the slightly delayed calls from the umpire, the unexpected player substitutions, the way certain plays unfolded with unusual timing. To the untrained eye, it looked like an ordinary game. But those who knew baseball could sense that something extraordinary and controversial was happening. Off the field, whispers traveled through the locker rooms and dugouts. Coaches exchanged subtle signals. Analysts in the press box furrowed their brows, and commentators stumbled over words, unsure how to describe the growing confusion. Rumors began to circulate. Had a key play been influenced by unseen forces? Was there a deeper strategy at play, or was it sheer coincidence? Fans at home noticed strange patterns. Debates erupted across forums and social media, and the tension spread far beyond the stadium. As the innings progressed, the stakes seemed to rise with each pitch. A rookie made a daring move that shocked everyone, while a seasoned player appeared to hesitate at the most critical moment. The camera caught fleeting expressions of doubt, disbelief, and hidden frustration. For the first time in years, the line between skill and chance blurred, and every decision felt like it carried enormous weight. This was more than a game. It was a story of hidden dynamics, secret strategies, and subtle drama that no one would uncover until now. In the shadows of the stadium, behind the dazzling floodlights and the cheering fans, the real game was being played. A game that would test loyalty, reveal unexpected strengths, and expose vulnerabilities that had never been seen before. Tonight, in this very stadium, the world of baseball would witness an unfolding drama unlike any other. And as we dive deeper into the events of this match, you'll begin to see why this game is still talked about, dissected, and remembered as one of the most controversial encounters in baseball history. As the second half of the game began, tension gripped the stadium like never before. What seemed like ordinary plays suddenly became points of intense scrutiny. A critical call by the umpire left the crowd in disbelief. A decision that appeared to defy every rule and expectation. Some fans booed, others gasped, and commentators scrambled to explain the unprecedented moment. But the true story lay hidden behind the curtain of cheering and televised commentary. In the dugouts, whispers turned into urgent discussions. Coaches signaled secret strategies. Players exchanged fleeting glances, and analysts noticed patterns that hinted at something deeper. Substitutions were made with almost surgical precision, and certain players were positioned in ways that puzzled even the most experienced fans. Every action seemed deliberate, yet unpredictable, as if the game was being played on multiple levels at once. Replays showed moments that would later be debated endlessly. A controversial swing that appeared to cross the line, a base steal that raised questions about timing, and an unexpected error that changed the trajectory of the inning. Experts dissected each frame, trying to uncover the mechanics behind the anomalies. Meanwhile, the stadium cameras captured the fleeting emotions on the players' faces: frustration, doubt, determination, and even subtle panic. Every subtle reaction hinted at the high stakes behind the spectacle, revealing a tension that the public rarely sees. Off the field, the controversy spilled onto social media. Fans dissected every frame, debating whether skill or unseen forces influenced the game. Analysts posted detailed breakdowns, speculating about team politics, secret strategies, and possible mistakes by the umpire. Even seasoned commentators admitted they had never witnessed anything like this. Rumors spread quickly. Was this a manipulation of events, a clash of egos, or simply a sequence of coincidences? By the middle of the inning, the game had transformed from a standard sporting event into a psychological battle. Each pitch, each swing, each decision seemed magnified, carrying implications beyond the scoreboard. Fans in the stands and millions watching worldwide were experiencing baseball in a way they had never imagined. The line between legend and scandal blurred, creating a narrative that was part sports, part drama, and entirely unscripted. This game, ordinary at first glance, had evolved into a story that would haunt discussions for years. And as we continue to explore every controversial play and hidden strategy, the full truth behind the drama begins to emerge. A truth that challenges everything fans thought they knew about baseball. The final inning had ended, but the storm was just beginning. Fans poured out of the stadium, their voices still echoing the chaos they had witnessed. Social media exploded with debates, clips of controversial plays going viral within minutes. Every replay, every slow-motion shot was analyzed, dissected, and argued over. This was no ordinary game. It had become a spectacle of scrutiny, speculation, and wonder. Experts weighed in, breaking down each play with precision. Analysts questioned the umpire's calls, the sudden substitutions, and the unexpected errors. Was it strategy, miscalculation, or something far more deliberate? Former players and coaches shared insights that painted a picture of a game influenced by invisible forces, a narrative that blended skill, luck, and unseen dynamics. The story behind the innings was more complex than any scoreboard could reveal. Meanwhile, fans took sides. Some celebrated the underdog moments, hailing heroic plays that seemed miraculous. Others focused on the mistakes, the controversial calls, and the what-if scenarios that haunted the match. Forums, chat rooms, and sports channels buzzed with speculation, highlighting how a single game could ripple across the baseball world. Every person who watched felt they had witnessed something unprecedented, something that challenged their understanding of the sport. Behind the scenes, whispers of untold stories continued. Coaches, players, and officials carried the weight of hidden tensions and unresolved conflicts. Interviews conducted later revealed a mix of frustration, pride, and awe, emotions that captured the human side of the game. These weren't just statistics or scores. These were real people, navigating pressure, expectation, and the unpredictable twists of fate. In the end, the match became a legend, not for the final score, but for the drama, the strategy, and the revelations it uncovered. It reminded everyone that baseball is more than just a game. It is a stage for human triumphs, failures, and the stories that go unscripted. Baseball. Unscripted captures these moments, telling the tales behind the plays, the emotions behind the decisions, and the truths that fans rarely get to see. This game, with all its controversy and brilliance, will be remembered long after the final pitch. As the dust settled on the field and the stadium lights dimmed, one thing became clear. This game was unlike any other. The final score was just a number, but the story behind it was layered with complexity, tension, and human drama. Every pitch, swing, and decision had contributed to a narrative that went far beyond the scoreboard. A story of skill, strategy, controversy, and raw emotion. Fans continued to debate, analysts continued to dissect, and yet the most important truths remained hidden in plain sight. What truly made this game extraordinary was not just what happened on the field, but the unseen struggles, split-second decisions, and personal stakes that influenced every move. In the shadows of the stadium, unscripted moments unfolded that would leave a lasting impact on everyone who witnessed them. This is the essence of Baseball Unscripted, showing you the game as it really is, beyond the headlines and highlight reels. Here, every story matters, every hidden moment is explored, and every decision is analyzed to uncover the reality behind the spectacle. The drama, the triumphs, the controversies, they are all part of the rich tapestry that makes baseball more than just a sport. For players, it's a test of skill and mental fortitude. For coaches, it's strategy and foresight. For fans, it's a roller coaster of emotion, curiosity, and anticipation. And for us, it's an opportunity to reveal the truth, to give you the stories no one else tells, and to immerse you in the raw, unscripted reality of the game. So, if you want to witness the real stories behind the pitches, swings, and home runs, subscribe to Baseball Unscripted, hit the bell icon, and join our journey. Each video brings you closer to the untold tales, the behind-the-scenes drama, and the moments that make baseball a living, breathing story. Remember, this isn't just baseball. It's truth, mystery, and human drama, all captured unscripted. Stay tuned, because the next story is always just a pitch away. As the game fades into history, one thing remains clear. Every pitch, every swing, and every decision tells a story far beyond the scoreboard. What we've uncovered tonight is more than just controversy or strategy. It's the human drama that makes baseball truly unforgettable. The players, coaches, and fans all contribute to a narrative that is unscripted, raw, and real. Here on Baseball Unscripted, we dive deep into these moments, revealing the truths behind the games you thought you knew. From hidden strategies to breathtaking plays, from legendary triumphs to shocking mistakes, we bring you closer to the heart of the sport than ever before. If you enjoyed this journey into one of baseball's most controversial games, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and join our growing community of fans who crave the untold stories of the sport. Every video we release uncovers a new secret, a new mystery, or a hidden drama, giving you a front row seat to the world of baseball like never before. Remember, baseball is more than a game. It's a stage for truth, tension, and unforgettable moments. Stay tuned for the next story, because on Baseball Unscripted, the real game always begins when the headlines end.